Healing trauma, how to feel safe in your body. So if you've experienced trauma, whether it was as an adult or a child, you know, or maybe you don't know, but I'll tell you now, that experiencing a traumatic situation affects your brain and your nervous system. And I'll talk about childhood trauma because that's what I'm most familiar with, but here's how it works. When you've experienced trauma as a child, let's say you're a very young child, toddler, or a newborn, and you don't, maybe you have a parent that is going through a hard time and for whatever reason cannot be there emotionally for you as a newborn. And they're not spending a lot of time nurturing and holding and hugging you. And what happens is you lose your connection with yourself at that point. Humans at birth need the connection of a loving parent to feel safe, to feel loved, to feel nurtured. And when you don't have that as a newborn, then you don't feel safe, you don't feel loved, and you also have to figure out a way to survive as a child. So you lose a sense of yourself. As you grow up and get older, the connection you have to yourself can also include the connection you have to your own physical body. And a lot of people don't pay attention to their bodies. They don't pay attention to what's going on in their bodies. They lose that connection. And our bodies at every given moment is always telling us something about what's happening with us, whether it be our nervous system. There's so many things going on with our bodies, and if you're paying attention, you can regulate yourself and get through tough times. You can get through, you can feel happy through happy times, but you have to be able to feel your body and feel comfortable. And particularly if you've had some trauma around, a sexual happening, you may not feel comfortable about your body at all as you grow up and get into adulthood. So the first step is really reconnecting with yourself. Part of that has to do with getting some help healing your trauma using specific methodology like we have here at GILD Coaching. We have a trauma and recovery program. And it takes you through identifying the trauma, how you felt about it, how it connects with the decisions that you're making as an adult. But it also helps you reconnect with yourself and who you are physically in your own physical body. Some ways or some tips that I can give you that will also help is yoga. So we have a trauma sensitive yoga program here at GILD Coaching, and the purpose of that is to really not necessarily be able to do all those hard moves that you see people doing. It's really to connect to your physical body. It's really for you to get to know what is going on in your body. How are you feeling? Is it sensitive in certain areas? Are you holding a lot of tension in certain areas? And here's the other thing that a lot of people don't know. You hold feelings and emotions in your physical body. We just talked about the neck and the shoulders, a good one. The jaw, behind the eyes, your internal organs. We hold negative emotions in our bodies. We stuff, so when let's say something happens to you, it's traumatic, and you stuff that feeling and you try to forget about it and you just move on without healing it. You're stuffing those emotions into your physical body. This results in pain. So people that have chronic pain, a lot of times that is feelings and emotions that are stuffed in your body as you go along, because you're trying to forget about what happened, right? And instead of dealing with the emotions and dealing with the trauma, we stuff it in our physical bodies. This also results in disease, cancer. It also, because you're in pain, because you're experiencing these things, you experience more stress, and then that just continues to build. And so you can see really the cycle of how this all works, right? And some of the first steps into acknowledging your body, acknowledging yourself, feeling comfortable with your body is to do something like yoga. Yoga, you have to stay present when you're doing the yoga poses. So it really gets you back in touch with your body. Yoga along with breath work, really important to relax your body so you can start getting to know how it feels in the relaxed state. Meditation is essential to relaxing the nervous system, to staying present in the moment, and learning how to teach your mind and your body to stay present in your day so that you're not thinking about the future or worrying about the past. You're really living your present life. It's so important. Really taking some first steps in doing something like the trauma yoga or meditation, learning how to do meditation and breath work are really my first tips. And do this on a regular basis, like a daily basis. This isn't just something that you do once or twice or a few times and then you just forget about it and go on. This is something that you need to put into your daily routine to help you find your body, really, and to get to know yourself. The other way for you to do this is, or to feel comfortable in your body, is to start to really get to know who you are. Really take a deep look. Maybe jot down some things that you like or that you dislike. Really think about that. You can even talk to yourself. Okay, I do this a lot. Kendra, what would you like to do in this moment? And feel in your body what you want to do. If you want to take a hot bath, take a hot bath. If you want to go for a walk, go for a walk. It's really getting to know you and how you feel and acknowledging it, and also doing the things that your body and yourself really want to do. So it's really just all about connection with yourself. Those are really the biggest important tips that I have for you. Doing dancing, taking some sort of a physical class, kettlebell training is a great one, kickboxing, those types of things get you to reacquainted with your own physical body. Hiring a coach, someone like Dr. Mims of GILD Coaching, or myself, who have had experience with trauma and how it feels and how you disconnect with your body and then how to re-find it in order to feel comfortable in your own body. Trauma release from your physical body, which is the yoga part. And I've said that now like 3 or 4 times. That's how important I feel it is. But those are some things that you can do to really start feeling comfortable in your own skin. Learning how to say no to other people, in terms of, a lot of times people that have gone through trauma don't want to upset anybody, so we easily become people pleasers. Learning how to set boundaries for yourself and keep those boundaries, so important. So these are some of the things that my trauma recovery program helps you do. Setting boundaries, communication skills, all that. And it helps you become comfortable, not just in your body, but comfortable with your decisions that you're making for your own life. You start trusting yourself. And that's really the key, is being able to trust yourself to make the decisions that you need to make in order to move forward in your life. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and if it has, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. You're not going to want to miss all the beautiful videos that we have, full of knowledge and great tips, meditation videos, breath work. So you can go back through GILD Coaching YouTube videos and take a look at what we offer there. Some really great information for you. If you think you have friends or family that could use this video, it would be helpful to them, please pass this along to them and have them like it and subscribe to our channel as well. And we will see you on the next video.